games be baso this particular weekend.
Yeah.
Now games say baso yen shall say free the French League. Say shall say the free the French League. PSG bet na fear about RC loans. Now PSG bought RC loans with fear. Baby a questions ni be raised about na dia ban say can they keep cap in terms of getting good results to secure their league and focus on the Champions League? Say see and baby a RC loans sujina no the last time we compete Paris Saint-Germain was when they had Abdul Salis in this Sekou Fofana, Kevin Dansomo, LY Moa and the LY PM Olympic Marseille no. Anana no mutimi compete Paris Saint-Germain. This time around Monaco ya ma de na ya fo e de ma Paris Saint-Germain. Yet we've been raising questions and we've been raising issues about the quality of the French Liga due to the competitive levels.
Yeah.
Yenim say Olympic Marseille one team under Roberto Di Zerbi they could compete enough. Then me say last week na PSG me yet assess derby omo fi susu omo nya ndru ho. Omo fi susu omo nya ndru ho. Ana eno aso yenim say Monaco so betimi compete. Monaco so akwa fi akwa lose to and guess by 1-0.
Odie 1.24 and will be almost 11 cities.
It is a Monaco so ya kire say aso omo so ntimi compete. It immediately to me say and the points gap between Monaco and Paris Saint-Germain 3 points after a game no. Points gap between Lille and no more draw in Lyon and Paris Saint-Germain. On no 18 points, Paris Saint-Germain were 23. Approximately o check here equal 5 points. Then no Abraham Marseille no a Super Bowl game this weekend. On also no I was 17 points, Paris Saint-Germain were 23 points, meaning 6 point difference. It Paris Saint-Germain will have to extend the league. It against RC Lens. Say Obeko Fikesi this particular game against RC Lens. And Ocheki, even with the home record, Paris Saint-Germain 4 games, 4 wins. Now Ocheki away from no Campo, RC Lens out of 5 games, no mukuta 9 points. They may be good, but they concede a lot away. Paris Saint-Germain have enough quality. I say Omubetimi at the enya win at the RC Lens. Anytime goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain for Bakola. Anytime goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain, now Betima for Jao Neves in this particular game. Paris Saint-Germain to win or draw and over 1.5 safe. But Paris Saint-Germain to win straight against RC Lens in this particular encounter. Oh yeah, at the free one more fancy di Maria. Olympic Marseille. Olympic Marseille air travel this weekend at Nantes. Now, Nantes team nankasa wo fie no so wa hoden bia. Me say odwen hu baby da won tia se this season because Nantes no e wo fie out of the possible 4 games no or 5 points. Untimi hye no bo lose. Ade anon titi fie no. But o check the league logger, the best away team in the French league this season. Olympic Marseille. Olympic Marseille out of 5 games now wabo ewa away no or 12 points, meaning walusu ba ko pe ewa away. Now no ada me catch you say omo ne Paris Saint-Germain ne kobo no. Omo biggest problem ni say efie omo nya ade. Ampaniam pa Paris Saint-Germain akọ omo fie ekodi omo djuma e de ball koto omo atenam show omo by 40 fancy. You would see so Olympic Marseille beko. This is a game akọ Olympic Marseille to win either half. And a double chance Olympic Marseille and over 1.5.
Okay.
On my way was ropa. Now and then Hawaii to score anytime. Then Ubetima for Mason Greenwood to score anytime in this particular game. It is no the French League. Away from the French League, you remember the German Bundesliga. Now in the Bundesliga, there are 2 games that are very key. There is Dortmund playing Leipzig, and there is Bayern Munich playing Union Berlin. Union Berlin after season be omutimi making sure so be any more betimi abema compete Bayern Munich mono. Omasa atiko. Omuntimi shadow do na. Then against Bayern Munich, they will be looking forward to get an away win for the second time in the league this season. Now against Bayern Munich nankasa in terms of results, for the past period it hasn't been so much enticing. O check Bayern Munich ni omo. Last season, Anna Union Berlin she Bayern Munich by 1-0. That one can in your league. But in the league, Bayern Munich was by 5-1 e woni fie. Bayern Munich was 1-0 e woni fie. Bayern Munich was 3-0 e woni fie. Omabo draw 1-1 in 2022. Then Union Berlin say no omabo 1-1 in 2022. It omabo 1-1 na ato so. Then omaba 2022 na biem no. Bayern Munich shine by 4-0. Bayern Munich to win this particular game. Anytime goal scorer call for Hurricane. In this particular game, open is safe for so abetima for corners. Union Berlin away form has not been good. In the last 5 away games, Union Berlin, Etimi Abono, Wadro 2, Walusu 2, and we win bako. The last away game Ohini against Holstein Kiel. etikɔ for Bayern Munich to win this game. Then there is Dortmund and RB Leipzig. Dortmund and RB Leipzig a very tricky game. Now the game where ya kono esaso ye deni some passport. Check on the league log in terms of team and home form ye partner Dortmund in the league. Dortmund out of 4 games e wo fie no or 12 points wa 12 goals or concede 5. Check that away league log now. RB Leipzig toso miensa out of the 4 games no omo guta 10 points, which means omo draw back up. So it is the best home team against one of the best away sides when it comes to the German Bundesliga. This season, Ankasa no ocheke eye RB Leipzig team Ankasa omodi see kind of the results they've been able to get. You would understand, say they have enough men and enough quality to deliver results, even with the injury of Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons out of the team. But I think say Emrantie bi ti say Gulaski or that post mu. Orban, Lukeba, Henriks, Gertruida, Nusa, Haidara, Campbell, Baumgartner, Sesko, and Openda has been consistent enough to give them results in terms of goals and assists. Even in the absence of Xavi Simons, count on players like Openda and Sesko to give you results that you want. So, and the game no, I want to watch. Mia, Mema Leipzig go.
Okay. Because Dortmund concede.
Dortmund concede. If you know Dortmund has 12 goals, no concede 5. So it means Dortmund yede e concede. Lois Openda anytime goal scorer. Ubetimi so for Benjamin Sesko anytime goal scorer. Oko for Borussia Dortmund side na. Borussia Dortmund ankasa anhye anya consistent in terms of form results bi omotanya na nti ama forward doubt kakra. But I think they have the men, they have the quality. Open or riskier, Ubetimi for both team to score. And now Borussia Dortmund double chance because omo feel record na ye. But safe no, Ubetimi for Leipzig goal. No for anytime goal scorer Lois Openda or Benjamin Sesko. Anytime goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund, Ubetimi for Gurasi in this particular game at the amount. And now say Julian Brandt in this particular game against RB Leipzig. Away from Germany, quickly, yanko the Italian Serie A. Se ko the Italian Serie A, Juventus ni Udine, very tricky game. You're very careful. Juventus ni Udine game no, and after Bremer it has been very difficult for Juventus to recover. Juventus ananka omakwa away games and no muntimi consider no mo ba fie no kra fie no mo consider chance that mo kwa away. But we a test of their pulse in terms of getting results against a Udine side that they are very physical. And and in terms of fighting for the top 4 in the league this season, into the discussion. Ocheki league log ni say Udine eto 7th, almost 16 points. But in terms of their home record, no, and Udine the top 4 teams or more the talent Serie A home record and Udine count. Udine fear na what na about 5 matches or 12 points. Meaning Udine elusu only 1 game fie in terms of the record. Now, we lose only 1 game pay fie no. Ocheke the last time on only lose 1 game no fie. And now olusu edit Inter Milan by 3 goals to 2. That was the game at Inter Milan bre Inter Milan trifanebo and Sano Mutimia share Udine by 3 goals to 2 and they even considered 2 goals. What you said the following seasons before that particular game, you say Intimi Massa, Davide Fratesi. And let's see in that particular game. And yes, our results no. Edema team friend Inter Milan. But I think with their upfront of Davis and Florent Thauvin, they've been consistent enough to give them results. With their throwback, Amomu Toure, Bijol, and Kabasele. So it means Juventus will need to play above their levels against Udine to get the results.
Yes.
Yo des momo de moso. Timothy we momo de moso. Vlahovic momo de moso. Juventus ankasa no. Omo ni league title bia omo striker na ajigo king in the last 10 to 12 years. So even in the last 10 years Juventus Liga ato ni nyina no. Ira Ciro Immobile for Atalanta, Lazio. Gonzalo Higuain for Napoli. Yeba benya Romelu Lukaku for Inter Milan. Moro Icardi for Inter Milan. It has been very difficult for Juventus to win the league with their striker winning the goal king. Ade Oma ho de pa eyomo defense. Omo defense so you started this season to check away games in any points now. It was really okay and they are not considered a goal from that. Some passport. But as it stands, This is a game ama Udini 2 goals. Che Udini 2 goals safe. Juventus ain't me say Udini more than 2. And I want to me say Udini difference 2. Or ma say Udini difference 2 no cry. Ben sure I want to me very difficult. But they will concede. It is Che Udini 2 goals. Anytime goal scorer, ubetimi de akọ de ama Florent Oma. Anytime goal scorer for Juventus, ubetimi akọ de ama Yildiz. And now opeso a ubetimi ama Udini over 0.5 in this particular game because they are failing to keep a clean sheet against tough teams. And no for Juventus ni Udini. Away from Juventus ni Udini, AC Milan be kwa akọbọ Monza. Last season Monza share AC Milan by 4 goals to 2. That was one game I said in your mapa. AC Milan are still unconvincing this season. And they will need to pick up as soon as possible. Alvaro Morata shebi na aje off Okonche. Now no against Napoli during the midweek. They were competitive, but the cutting edge was not there. Monza team na kwa koye team omo hard against big size. Oshiawa ono betwe ni mi why say Empoli no. Bo shan ketinketi na obre wo. But I think this is a game I'll bet Marco for AC Milan to win either half against Monza.
Okay. Don't
go for a straight win. AC Milan are thirsty to come back into the mix when it comes to the discussion of who is going to win the league. It's AC Milan to win either half. Anytime goal scorer, call for Chukwueze and Pulisic. Anytime goal scorer for Chukwueze or Pulisic. AC Milan to win either half against Monza. Away from AC Milan and Monza, Napoli bought a very tricky game against Atalanta. This is a period that now you better now you didn't come catch us said Napoli bet Magic League now. You share these games no within the next 5 games. You catch us say is Napoli to me accumulated 12 points out of possible 15 now. More from Monsangu Mutise League no over or Magic. Omadi can't cross the first barrier. First barrier and then against one AC Milan. Omashi AC Milan by say 2-0. They play an Atalanta team or more form pa. Omashe goes pa against various sides and they have enough quality. Even in a 3-man system, when they decide to go with a 3-back now, with their man-to-man press no, Mama Napoli game pa. Edison in this team. Ademola Lookman in this team. They have enough quality. Charles Di Catalari Ombetima Napoli ye pa. Napoli tifie Oma den was after they lost their first game, it will be very difficult in the last 10 games for Napoli to lose. Omabo draw back up. Romelu Lukaku, Scott McTominay, Billy Gilmore, and they cried Omasanya Lobotka back. They have enough quality and they have the men. If you know more born, it gives them an advantage. A double chance Napoli in this game against Atalanta. Double chance Napoli. There's one thing about this game. Why do you also goes baby PM? Open is safe for game way under 3.5.
Napoli
goes with Memusa. Napoli understands the threat of Atalanta going forward. They will have to defend and hit them on counter-attack through Romelu Lukaku and the likes of Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. Anytime goal scorer for Napoli, call for Romelu Lukaku and Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. But open the safer, could double chance Napoli in this particular game against Atalanta. Away from that particular game, no, then Yemra the Spanish La Liga. In the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona boy Espanyol. We any game be we see it be run baby. Barcelona who den was so. But Adebako any kwasa Hansi Flick tries or by any say Obako rotation said Oyo Sasuna there no.
Because when so Yedi Kambeka say Omo bet me a start. Ana obese be more resty na like be more. I
think the injury situation
Espanyol game near mismatch. Sana mo almost say a derby. Catalonia derby, but me want to say more of a mismatch game.
Fancy, I think said the benefit of Barcelona Benya Wahasi. I said they have enough men on the bench as well substituting out your mobile or strength. Say Mark Casado, any Pedri Muneba, or the Omo Tranche, whenever Gavini Frankie de Jong. It is not bad. What am I say? But baby on Bella Kikakani a cutting edge because say, oh, you Robert Lewandowski, the female power Torres, one adio mobile. By saying, oh, ye Lamina Manatinanche, I'll bet you Sudan Omo. Then you still have Rafinha who could fit in. But the back line and I may have Barcelona changes some bit because now no moment see Inigo Martinez and that's what shit me by pa. Replacing him is quite a problem. He has been a leader. He has brought certain level of calmness within the back line for Barcelona and Waman Kolani if you look comfortable. But I think say against Espanyol has not been that particular team I was expecting so bit to threaten the FC Barcelona. I don't think they have the men to come in and worry them. Barcelona and Casano last time in 2022. Oh yes, Scanisa. So in 2022, the kind of game on boy 1-1 and on boy Espanyol and Barcelona ball 2-2. But Barcelona this time around Espanyol in terms of their way form has not been really that good in this particular aspect. Barca to win and over 1.5. Anytime goal scorer Rafinha, anytime goal scorer Betimako for Robert Lewandowski in this particular discussion. And then that is the big game about me PFU or Diaba. Meaning say Atletico Bilbao ne Betis more body, but that is the game you're very careful. These games, it me drain a lot. Betis will form power. It will bet Mama Betis go. But in terms of win, they'll be very careful against El Bilbao. Away from that particular game, the fancy Yembra England. Let me say, yes, started with England, they best started the free Arsenal Newcastle. Arsenal Newcastle, a lunchtime game. I bet me abaso. Say Arsenal and Timia winning game now. Arsenal should question themselves in their title bid for the league this season. Oh yes.
Say Arsenal and Newcastle.
League no more. They should start questioning themselves about the league title. No cry. If you want they should start questioning themselves. So person the league now. Venues are also quality Mikunya resource. Old Trafford, Stamford Bridge, St James Park, Etihad, Anfield. These 5 venues. Now, no, Crown and slots scratching us and all the same thing.
Yeah.
But the good news is Arsenal have Gabriel Magalhaes back. That is the good news for Arsenal. William Saliba is still 7 because now no more checking a straight red card. And yeah, yellow card me near the man. It had 3 matches. So Saliba be one chain and Sano back. It Basana, he needs to fit in Ben White in the centre back. Thomas Tepate be replacing himself over the right back. I know say Julian Timber ebe fit at the left back. In the middle of the pack is going to be Jorginho. Any Declan Rice. And I say and November Declan Rice at Jorginho at Tenanche and then Mikel Merino will come in with Trossard. No about Declan Rice need naka omo. Up front, Martinelli, Bukayo Saka, then Kai Havertz. Newcastle were enough confidence be after their 2-0 win against Chelsea. But fancy, Obekayas are giving the Chelsea creative chances. They still have their back line, dripping a lot of chances here in and here in there. So I think say they have Isak. These guys can hit Arsenal. Home form, and your money in home supporters, and atmosphere now quite toxic to their Arsenal. But I think Arsenal have the quality to match Newcastle boot for boot and deliver results. Che Arsenal go, safe bet. Che Arsenal go, risky. For Arsenal to win either half. And above team to score. Anytime goal scorer for Arsenal, call for Bukayo Saka. Anytime goal scorer for Newcastle, call for Alexander Isak. In this particular encounter, in this game. Away from Arsenal, any Newcastle, Trete Bobano. Oba Aba share Manchester City in Bournemouth. One game I am very careful about it. Wako City win at him. City NSC injury with Gabriel Josko Vardiol.
This isn't me.
Kevin De Bruyne. Anna, what heard the real Bournemouth home game in City now? They are very confident when they are playing at home. And I'm pitching the size and sometimes how they can press you anytime and push you. And yes, a City in Timin Koche, but would you see care to swear? What's all the word in your day? At home, City to win either half. We bet my typical game, we bet my end 1-1 and a 2-1 in favor of Manchester City. It is very careful in this game. Arola, a very good coach. Obed City Nepa due to the injury situation of Manchester City. Omo Messi Manuel Akanji. Omo Messi Josko Vardiol. Omo Messi Kevin De Bruyne. Omo Messi Manuel Akanji. Yes. And they are out of this team. It took Manchester City to win it that half.
But as I may still me that confidence. City, irrespective of players, out, injured. 9 first teamers and
yes.
No, still City based near grind results because recently on my last game in the Premier League, say 1-0 no Mukunya victory.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I said the most important thing for Pep because say in 1-0 can me protecting in 3 points now. And only because
last season with their full squad
Yeah.
City renew 1-0. How much stress on Mopa. So this is a time they don't even have most of their players. Temiseko City would win either half. Play it safe. Liverpool bought Brighton. How many times do we say team be bought team back within the space of 2 weeks? Watching in the You're very careful. You're very careful. Oh, Liverpool ne Brighton game no.
Liverpool Brighton.
Well, bought Brighton 2 times in a week. Once there, ubeti makasa. Ma also be raise the concern say Anfield na Ayebono. Agreed. The same Anfield and Nottingham Forest could Liverpool 1-0. Liverpool nye careful. Danny Welbeck back. Brighton be good dey tell Liverpool ne. Brighton be good. Anfield. Anytime goal score for Danny Welbeck. Hey, Liverpool be winning game we call with clean sheet. Me see Liverpool ebe winning game we call na on with clean sheet. Any clean sheet. Brighton will come into this game very strong. He
said Liverpool players. Yes. So as Obia sound with one eye. Yes. Matches next year bobo so no. As a managers ni na shedan fa tough team and I say be a squad and bo Carabao no. Obi a train weekend.
The team makers say in the last 5 encounters Liverpool are considered the team Brighton. 2023 Brighton shall 3-0 ofie. Brighton sash Liverpool 2-1 or Brighton afie. Brighton Liverpool bo 2-2 or Brighton afie. Last season Liverpool shall Brighton by 2-1. Brighton go sheko. Now what they are no Tuesday the omubori Brighton shall 2 goals to Liverpool. It's am say Brighton e be shego e dey Liverpool. They have a track record of scoring against Liverpool. And no more good players to compete. Carlos Baleba mo beba mu into the context to come and play. On be beefy up their midfield. Edingra, Danny Welbeck, these guys will come in. They will come and play. It will open is safer. This is game I say call for Brighton. Chenigo, ewa we. And I said Che Brighton 3 goals, ewa we. Safe near Che Brighton 3 goals, ewa we. Brighton over 0.5. Ubeti miswako Liverpool to win either half in this particular AA game. Anytime goal scorer for Brighton, me say Danny Welbeck. Anytime goal scorer for Liverpool. Ubeti Marco for Mo Salah and now say Luis Diaz in this particular encounter. Away from that, Tottenham bebo Aston Villa. This is a game for both teams to score.
Oh, Villa back.
Derby. Tottenham Stadium.
Okay.
For both teams to score. Now, this is a game where Munina Baby Mobia here points. Tottenham, Crystal Palace say 1-0. Almost struggle so bit matic and almost bre Aston Villa na nwada hwede omuso mu City mi chire omo last minute 1-1 two teams in na be open up
next Tottenham ne Aston Villa
they will open up but open is safe for corners omo new games corners type in ba it over 7.5 anytime goal scorer for this particular game Kofoli Watkins for Tottenham Hotspur anytime goal scorer for Brennan Johnson against Aston Villa. Then the big game will come on. Manchester United ne Chelsea. 13 years in the Chelsea intimidation Manchester United will Trafford.
11 years.
Big game task for Chelsea to accomplish. But I think say Chelsea nyomu hu titi mu ba kubia. Last season abra mo ball Stamford Bridge. This is a Manchester United team omo mentality no. Menim dey how omo. But Chelsea a team overcome a certain level of going down easily. In the last few games, Osha Chelsea crown or kwame obitima fast obitima bounce back. It is a game of psychological war. Who wins from that particular point of view? Chelsea, I will need the psychological aspect. They are on a winning streak. For Carabao Cup ne tonche. Chelsea team no mobile ball no. Obeshano by Chelsea be show bebre. The only way you can keep a clean sheet against Chelsea, and when your defense will remain focused and resolute. Away from conceding, which Manchester United has failed in the last few games. So Ombe preventing opponent from scoring against them.
But Chelsea Man U as some near Kane.
Meaning sir.
And especially Old Trafford.
Meaning sir. But me say maybe baba Chelsea bet Martin who a game way. Sir Chelsea and Timmy and Tom Old Trafford Namia Doma Sunday. Omo to Madrid within the next 2 years or 3 years. Yes.
And it's what Chelsea be say or say
Emrena no
since 2013.
Me say Emrena ne Sunday.
Omo share man you
Emrena ne Sunday way. This is the biggest challenge they can give. The standard of football at Chelsea and Liverpool ball Anfield no. On the same thing on Manchester United crowd. They need to be forget about Ruud van Nistelrooy. Now no against Leicester City. Manchester United born Amurusu. The only difference between Manchester United against Leicester and Manchester United against West Ham, say we say the Manchester United taking the chances. Asa. Manchester United taking the chances. Asa. Chelsea person mo Manchester United da. Mo Madrid so mo Manchester United be body possessive football. Omo Manchester United in possessive ball no. Omo transitional. Chelsea is one of the best transition teams I've seen in the league this season. So Chelsea
Madueke on the right,
Madueke on the right, Pedro Neto on the left, Kopama being the distributor. Jackson up front. Chelsea in turn Manchester United, Manchester United in possessive ball. Maresca Manchester United in possessive ball. No more hitting Manchester United on the transition. On Manchester United. But the Chelsea could now say or prepare ball be Manchester United mom and more counter attack against them. They will suffer
because Garnacho so hard drain.
Garnacho hard drain, and this is one game. Or better you see Rashford on the right wing.
So Garnacho on the right,
Garnacho on the left, Rashford on the right.
Yeah.
Then Bruno Fernandes be on a typical number 10 free row. When you Bruno Fernandes or be restricted, we be Bruno Fernandes on the free row. Then Rasmus Højlund. It counter attack no. Bruno drop a bar or J or better pass.
Because Man U at that from now or ball against Chelsea or ball against Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal. Motivation is quite different from other lesser games at Man U ball. That is the reason here my can and I dear back saying back Man U so say ball Old Trafford. What meaning say make an old picture them. You say fine Man U team in the form. Chelsea form the year. I feel no also try to pick it up or more pieces together. But on any day at Old Trafford, you need a Man U team in here because on purpose one very reactive.
Fancy. Obaka you need a Man U team in here. But I think the team is not there yet. And psychologically almost suffer.
Some passports
due to the results. I'm a Manchester United.
This be a early goal.
It was in the hands of Makwazidi.
Maybe I almost start training and then maybe a Chelsea should go with
them. They will break down. This is a team. There's shown some mentally or more form. That be. There's shown some mentally or more form. But say Chelsea and Manchester United this weekend and one no more forgetting. What the other be a tone chair. Forget about Old Trafford record down. Form. Chelsea United one hour form.
Yes, Chelsea.
Coaches ni me no mujina bench no. One actually say at least Maresca has been in the Premier League. He has played some few games. He knows.
Yes.
Or the City are Old Trafford so many times. Am I lying? In terms of individual players, are more X factor to decide games, and they want will be Chelsea. Mebuako Palmer. I'm imagining Casemiro Ugarte versus Lavia Caicedo.
Asemo.
Casemiro Ugarte versus Lavia Caicedo. Fancy. Game way, baby decide here, baby me and one, defense of both teams. Chelsea ball Levi Colwill and Fofana. Meboa. Levi Colwill and Fofana no. Emroso. Let me be very honest with you. They concede. Manchester United, Mata is the late. Very likely. Sonny Lisandro Martinez nebebo. This season, Omonchire say Omo invincible. Tokro da ho. Jackson, call be faso be pull you out. Amasa Tokro no ebeda omo chini beda ho. Another key battle. Caicedo Lavia, Ugarte Casemiro. The difference between Caicedo Lavia, Ugarte Casemiro, say Caicedo Lavia to me maintaining possession as compared to Ugarte Casemiro to maintain possession. And no na make us Chelsea nya careful. No man could now uncle possess games no bebre. Jaimo Liverpool bar Old Trafford. Trick or mode by any say. The first 30 minutes, Jama Manchester United abo. Now Manchester United jibo ni biana nipo me pressing ya Casemiro. Chelsea. And that's our aspect no. Anya the first 30 minutes, Chelsea and to me, Mama United are more. I'm pressing Casemiro. And jibo na fair free me somewhere. Difficult. I don't know where they will get the chance again. Key battle, last one. We'll have to rely on the fullbacks versus the other wingers. Garnacho Rashford versus Gusto. And Reece James. Madueke and Neto versus Mazurawi and Diego Dalot. Fancy. Gusto inversion. No. Coach Nina Adrian say Ujai. Sato Kruno. Ujaya.
May sure say be probably Reece James because based on last game now.
Now, Manchester United the year was our Rashford side on man, very dangerous for whoever will play as a left back. Diego Dalot and making the runs in behind the defensive lines. And then Rashford. West the area against Leicester, so be against West Ham, be 2B. Chelsea will need to be very careful. It was hard to crew no mobeja idea at all. But this is a game for Manchester United go. Manchester United and Chelsea there. Man United be should go.
Okay.